What's good, my people? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, make sure you press that subscribe button. Now let's talk about the breaking news. Club in Saudi Arabia, offering Kylian Mbappe 700 million euros salary for 1 year. Offering PSG 300 million euros to sign Mbappe for 1 year. Crazy. What is going on? Now look, let's get straight into the beginning of this matter. Kylian Mbappe, 2 seasons ago, looks like he's leaving PSG, going to Real Madrid, PSG do everything. They're absolutely stripped naked for this boy to offer him the craziest contract, Europe has ever seen for a kid that age at the time. He was probably 22, 23 years old, Kylian Mbappe eventually agrees that contract, but PSG agreed to everything Mbappe demands. He signs a 2-year deal with 100 million signing on fee, 70 million euros salary every year, and a 14 million pounds bonus fee if he completes the 2 years. PSG at the time are happy because they feel like they risked it. They gambled everything, hoping that the 2 years Mbappe stays at the club, he will hopefully win them the Champions League. Not only did they do that, they also offered Mbappe this sort of power where when Messi, Ramos and Neymar were on the pitch last season, the armband went to him when Marquinhos came off. That was a statement from PSG to say that this club, this project is all about Kylian Mbappe. Lionel Messi, who had signed a 2-year deal with an option of an extra year as well, after his second year, him and the club agreed to go their separate ways. They made Mbappe the sole project of this club. Last season, had a great World Cup, had a very good season for PSG, scored a lot of goals. They'll win the League Cup, and they'll win a cup, and they'll also win the league. Mbappe, obviously disappointed with the season because obviously they didn't go far in the Champions League and whatnot. And then all summer, he's been cussing PSG. He done an interview where he was basically saying that the players at the club are not on the level. He also said he doesn't understand why people wanted Messi to go. And then he sends a letter to PSG saying he's not signing that extra year. He's not. He's saying he's staying there this season, and that's it. But he's not signing. He said he made his decision, and that's his own personal decision. Then the president of PSG does an interview and calls out the player saying this is not Kylian. He's almost taking shot at Kylian Mbappe's parents because they are fully in control of the decision Mbappe takes. He takes a shot at them saying that this is not the Kylian that he knows and this can't be him. You understand? And he said, for everything I've done for him, he cannot leave this club for free. And he said Mbappe has 2 weeks to decide on signing that extension or he's out of the project. 2 weeks has gone on. Mbappe comes back. He plays 1 preseason friendly. And then he's frozen out for the rest of the tour. And then we're making him train, basically, with kids. The players that stayed behind. They're trying to force him out. But they don't understand. It's in Mbappe's hands. This is in Mbappe's hands. The moment you decided to strip and risk everything for a player and you only make him sign 2 years because it's what he wants, you gave yourself 0 leverage. 0. It's like a gambler that's got £100,000 decides to put the whole 100k down on a bet. That's what they did. And a year later, he's basically planning for his exit in the summer, next summer. He's going to get that loyalty bonus. And right now, his team are playing a mad, super smart game with a Saudi bid coming. It's proving everything to PSG. Mbappe, today, arguably the best player in football. And I'm telling you one thing. He knows by the time the season starts, and the transfer window closes, if he's frozen out of the team, there will be a riot, yeah, at the Parc de France. There will be a riot. You saw, yeah, one of the unions of France basically threatening to sue PSG for not allowing a player to obey his contract, causing him emotional distress. You can't force a player to sign a contract. You can't. And the employee that's at a club, yeah, is within his rights to train with the first team and to be involved in the team. It makes no sense. So Mbappe looked like he was all smiling, turning up to training while the squad's gone on tour to Japan. And like I said, mark my words, he's not leaving this summer. Mbappe, first of all, Real Madrid are not going to do PSG the favour of signing Mbappe because PSG have said that he's in the market. When they know they could just speak to the player and his agent and he can give them a verbal agreement and sign a pre-contract in January and go to them for free. No pressure. Real Madrid know they can wait one more season. There's no pressure. They know that boy is definitely going to leave at the end of next season. So yeah, man, it's all in Mbappe's hand. So the power play that PSG are trying to pose on the player is long gone. Because they showed that the player was bigger than the club by offering him the craziest contract that I've ever seen. When you offer a player that kind of money, you have to make him sign at least 4 to 5 years to give yourself some sort of leverage. So even after 2 years, if he starts to moan and do all his nonsense, then you know you can do that thing of freezing him out of the pitch, freezing him out of the team and stuff, and knowing that will work, knowing that the player is powerless, knowing that the club owns him. But right now, Mbappe knows it's in his hands because he can leave for free at the end of the season. So that's why PSG are panicking, knowing that they twerked so bad for him to stay, for him to say that, okay, I'm going to stay, but I'm not staying for an extra year. I'm going to go for free. After he'd promised them that if he was to ever leave, he would allow the club to make some money. So yeah, it's so crazy, man. But you guys let me know right now who's winning this war. I think Mbappe is winning by far. I think he's winning by far. If I think him missing a few preseason games and maybe a couple league games is going to damage him, it's not. Like, you can see. The boy knows. He's smart enough. His team is smart enough to know, bro. Mbappe, yeah, probably, as we're speaking, yeah, has more fans than the club right now. And as we're speaking, the fans are going to be more loyal to Mbappe than the owner, who, by the way, they've been against for majority of his time there. Like, Mbappe is idolized at PSG. He's idolized by the whole of France. He is their star player. He is their star. He's their baby football god, you know? Like, basically, they see him, yeah, almost close to the level of Zidane there now. That's where it's kind of heading to, you know? That's how French people see Mbappe. In Paris, they already see him as that. So, I don't see how PSG win this. I think he stays at the club. I think the club will have to crumble. We saw what happened when they tried to even suspend Messi. After one game, come and apologize quick, please, so we can get you back to playing. So yeah, man. And Mbappe at Paris is bigger. Like, he's more important to them. So I don't see this going well for PSG, man. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of the whole situation.